Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the LSU Tigers against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me you can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Dropping back. It's 11. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Side complete, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Hall. He's swarmed by the defense. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
A gain makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Russell. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and managed. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
On second and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Here comes the rush. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And the junior with a one-handed grab there.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition.
And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers!
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Now, following the play, we get a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. It's a sophomore linebacker. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to throw. It's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Trying to find some room. It's Berry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Jenkins. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on 1st. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Was out of bounds after a solid game close to the 45. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Tries to get it to the running back. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Barry. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Gives it to the back. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
That's a great run on 3rd down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed them here with a nice big gain to produce a 4th down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Heading left after the handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Jenkins. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Dump off caught by the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And now they'll run it on the draw. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bama. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Stabbed out of the air with one hand.
Chris, that is amazing coordination and concentration from the wide receiver. One-hand catch, beautiful job. I will tell you, though, as a quarterback, I always think to myself, like, he's making that catch because my throw probably wasn't that accurate.
He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a dart right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that is exactly what the doctor ordered for this offense, and they cut this from a 2-possession game to a 1-possession game going into halftime. Now they've got a ton of momentum. There's no time left on the clock for the opposition. That was just an excellent series.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, what a move. It's caught. He's got room. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Gonna run it. It's buried. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Back's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Bites off a defender. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's third and long.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Green. He breaks into the clear. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. And they've got him on the blitz.
To be a really good defense and run this 4-3, you've got to have defensive ends that can set the edge and get after the passer. That's exactly what they're able to do right here. They do a tremendous job, and offensively, they have to buckle up and protect this quarterback on the edge.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Swarm quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They bring him down short. And that 1st down marker sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I think they should go for this here. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense is going to be backed up inside their own 2. This is clearly a go for it. Go for the 6 points. I'd use tempo to do it.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. They'll lose yardage on the catch. The defense rises up to get a stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Handoff running right and breaks through the tackler.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Edwards. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his back. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back. And they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. field. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Looking for a man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. With a chance to seal it, they get stuffed. An enormous stop by this defense, Joe. A chance now to win the game.
Just incredible effort by that defense. Able to come up with this stop, put their offense back on the field. And it creates momentum. Look at that sideline, the excitement over there. And now this offense, a chance to go win it.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? That play will move the sticks. Set them up 1st down at the 42.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights off a defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary. 2nd down after that previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Solid start to this potential championship-winning drive. Joel, this offense trying to shake off the turnovers. No room for mistakes now.
Chris, it's so difficult to do that because when you're thinking about not turning the ball over, that's when you turn the ball over. You've got to go out there and cut it loose and execute the details of the offense. I think it starts with the quarterback. Good decision-making by the quarterback is going to lead to quality play from your entire offense.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback design runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Keeps it on a design run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Tide will now spend their first time out here. Strategy session before this third down play.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
To the air, it's Levitt. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short and that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. This could be the game here. Pressure is coming. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Pounding away with the run game. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Now the Tigers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Now here he goes. Past the 10. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team. You can tell by the way they're celebrating. But Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum, as we've seen throughout the history of this playoff. How well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoffs. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.